Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense will take the first swing of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any...
Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice move to pick up yardage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to go up top. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the run.
Gonna let it fly. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
times in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it to the right. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Quickly to the tight end. Bounced off his feet. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
The Nittany Lions will try to convert on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. He's at the touchdown, finding Illini. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tamatova. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Hauls it in. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Finds a tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Potts. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his man. It's Peters. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Wiggles free. He's got it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
He's got an open man.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Connection to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Illinois got a field goal out of that drive. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half.
3rd quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Amatova. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in. Well, this